Hi, my name is Grant, and after watching numerous videos on YouTube on how to fabricate your own fiberglass subwoofer box, I decided to give it a bash myself, and I've created this video tutorial in the hope that it'll help other guys who are going to attempt this for the first time as well. So I hope you enjoy the video, and let's get started. I'll be creating the fiberglass subwoofer enclosure for this 2012 Kia Picanto. As you can see here, the 10-inch subwoofer by Digital Star Sound was just placed in a off-the-shelf subwoofer box, which is slightly angled at the rear to accommodate the angle of the seat. It takes up a lot of the boot, and as you can see, the sub nearly goes to the center of the boot. So the whole point of this exercise was trying out the fiberglass, working with fiberglass, and of course trying to save some space in the boot of the Picanto. So this is the side of the boot I want to use for the sub, the right hand side, as the left hand side where the box was actually has a boot light, so I don't want to obstruct the boot light, so we'll use the right hand side of the boot space. Now the car came with a pre-cut aftermarket boot mat, quite a nice quality mat, so I don't want to take that out, but what happens is when the boot mat lays over this area, these indentations, obviously to create strength in the backboard, I thought would maybe cause a problem when I mold the fiberglass. So I got little pieces of pine wood that I had laying around and cut them into the right sizes, and I put them into those spaces. Here you can see the boot mat, what I was talking about. Now the pieces of wood I've laid underneath there at the moment. So what also I've done, the cable was coming from the left hand side of, or the speaker cable was coming from the left hand side of the boot. So I thought I would make a channel in the molding where the speaker cable could be fed through, and that's why I placed this piece of rope up against the back and the floor. That's in order to create the gap for the cable to run in once it's molded. What I also thought of doing was to create a space in the back of the molding of the subwoofer enclosure where I could fit the original speaker connection block, as I'd call it. This, as you see in this picture, is still in the subwoofer box that you saw on the left-hand side of the vehicle. So what I did was I took two pieces of hardboard or masonite and I cut it to size, and then what I did was I stuck it up against the flat section of the boot, so I would make a space for this when it's actually molded into the fiberglass enclosure. And in this image you can see that I took that square that I created and stuck it up against that flat area in the boot for the little terminal block to be fitted once everything is molded and completed. Here I started masking the rope in place. The masking tape I used was a 40-meter roll, and it was 48 millimeters wide. I used the entire roll, and I would say about another 5 to 10 meters of the second roll. Here you can see I started laying down the first layer of masking tape, making sure that I overlapped a decent amount so that I wouldn't get any fiberglass resin onto the rubber mat or the interior of the car. This is where you can see how I cut the masking tape so that it's fitted snugly into the corners. Now the first layer is almost complete, just a different angle from inside the boot. As the rubberized carpet was an aftermarket install from the actual from the Kia dealership, the carpet didn't fit right up against the metal part of the boot. As you can see here, it's about a centimeter gap, well, airspace. But all I did was I just used the masking tape to create like a curved part joining the metal and the carpet, and once the fiberglass lays in there, it'll just take that shape. This is after I've completely finished masking the area out that I want to lay the fiberglass in with a double layer of masking tape. So now what I need to do is mask off the rest of the vehicle so that I don't end up having fiberglass resin all over the place. Using household rubbish bin bags, I made sure I taped the entire area very carefully as not to allow any resin to drip onto the body of the car. In part 2 of this video tutorial series, we will start the messy business of mixing up our resin and then laying down our chopped fiber mat. So thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and see you in the next one.